Thank you, Renee, and welcome to Althea. I just invite you to come in, find your seat, relax, maybe switch your cell phone off. As a reminder, we prefer not to have food and drink in the sanctuary, but closed water bottles are wonderful. Just a couple of quick announcements. As a community that is based in prayer, we invite you to connect with us in prayer in a number of different ways. You can either submit a prayer request from the seat back in front of you. There's little paper requests. You can put those in the offering basket or hand them to an usher at any time. We will hold those prayers for you all week long. We have a group of prayer partners who performs this service for us. You can also submit a prayer request online, and you can receive prayer after service in Darwin's Den. So that's the first little library that's off the way here. In Darwin's Den, our prayer partner this week is Reverend Christina. So she'll be available for you to just do a brief affirmative prayer, and it's like a 2-minute miracle. So I encourage you to partake. We are growing our membership here at Althea. The membership allows you to connect with the community in a deeper and more sacred way. It creates sustainability for our beautiful building and for the community at large. So you can see our board president, Luis, he will, or Reverend Christina, connect with somebody. They'll get you a little membership form to fill out, and you'll get a membership card as well. Our flowers this week were donated. Aren't these calla lilies beautiful? They were donated by Bouquets, and that's florist down on 11th and Bannock. So thank you so much to BJ and his team for giving us these flowers. If you're interested in providing flowers for the Sunday altar, please reach out to me. I'm Kristen. And I will sign you up, and then you can dedicate them as a memorial to someone that you love, or in honor of a sacred birthday or an event or anything like that. So it's a great way to connect and to serve, is to provide flowers on Sunday. We do have 2 board positions open, and we are meeting, the board is meeting this today at 12 o'clock. All congregants are encouraged and welcome at our board meetings, but we also will print out those the results of the board meeting, the minutes, and we put them in the newsletter as well. So be sure you're signed up for the newsletter. Couple of events. We have a channeling event on Wednesday, and this is Corinthia Solis Center. You may have seen her speak here at Althea. She also participated in our metaphysical fair back in the spring or summer. She is an amazing being. That will be in the library. It begins at 6:30. You can sign up in advance, or you can pay at the door on Wednesday night. We also have a mala making workshop. It's filling up quickly, so be sure to sign up for that. That's next Sunday. We will have a pizza party next Sunday, because we're doing our volunteer recognition Sunday, so it's going to be a big, rich, wonderful day. The more the merrier, and we have a gong bath after service next Sunday as well. Everything you need to know about everything I just talked about is on the website, so you can check it out at altheacenter.org. All right, so now I am going to turn it over to Reverend Christina. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. Happy spring equinox, Rosh Hashanah. Come on, I know there's a whole list of things. Vernal, that's right. What? I'm sorry. Happy equinox and lunar eclipse. How amazing! No, solar eclipse. There's a whole list of things going on the planet. Welcome to Althea. Welcome to those online. We are a new thought metaphysical center, steeped into traditions that are over 10,000 years old, even beyond. Some of it's based in Hinduism. In Oneness, we practice spiritual principles such as meditation and affirmative prayer, not begging or beseeching. We love all religions, even those that may be atheists. We welcome everyone of all walks of life, all faiths, all denominations, all sexual orientations. And on this stage, you will see that I will say something because I have freedom of speech. I'm just putting that out there. Welcome to Althea. Anyone that's new, I would like to invite you to stand up so we can honor you. We have a small gift. Any newcomers? Wow, welcome. And you can join us. I think Eduardo, he's somewhere around. He cooks something. We have community, coffee and tea. Come connect with everyone. And those of you online, if you are new to watching us on YouTube or Facebook, you can even put in a prayer request or just say it's the first time and tell us what you think and feel. This building's been here over 100 years, founded by 4 amazing women. So thank you. And now, Shauna will be praying us in. Thank you, Shauna. And Shauna is one of our board members as well. If you're interested in being on our board, you may speak to Shauna. Thank you, Shauna.
Good morning. Wonderful to see you all. Let us take a moment to land, to connect with this sacred space, this beautiful community that nourishes our hearts and our spirit each week. Now let's quiet the mind and connect with our breath. As you breathe, notice your body expanding. As you breathe in, and soften as you breathe out. Take a moment to be with this softness. Place your attention on your chest and imagine a golden yellow light radiating your heart space. Sense this connection to the transition into autumn. The energy of autumn is about creative expression, introspection, and harvesting. This season ahead offers us a prime moment to pause and celebrate the balance of both light and dark. Let's place our hands on our hearts and let us honor the light that we each hold within us that shines as an expression of the divine. And let us take time to pay attention to our humanness, which also includes the darkness. And right here, right now, allow any thoughts and emotions that are no longer nourishing us to just exist and to be held within ourselves with compassion. And then, like the turning of the leaves, let us allow them to fall away. Together, we express deep and profound gratitude for our connection with nature and the gifts that Spirit offers us through our experience of the seasons. We trust and we take faith in the lessons of each cycle and the transition that they hold for us. We are all connected in harmony with the divine Creator, and so it is. Amen.
Beautiful. Here at Althea, especially if you're new here, if you're willing to stand, we do a statement of being that was written by Nona Brooks in the early 1900s. And then Renee Perkins is our guest artist who will be doing The Face of God. And she's from Agape, but she lives in Colorado Springs now. Amazing talent. But together, let's say, God is all, both invisible and visible. One presence, one mind, one power is all. This one is all. It's perfect life, perfect love, and perfect substance. We are individualized expressions of God, and evermore one with this perfect life, perfect love, and perfect substance.
Good morning. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of love. I hold you in my heart. Family, you are the face of God.
Good morning. There are two readings today. The first one is an excerpt from The Awakening by the poet Judith Espinosa. There comes a time in life when you finally get it, when in the midst of all the fear and insanity, you stop dead on your tracks, and somewhere inside your head, a voice cries out, "Enough! Enough fighting and crying, or struggling to hold on, and like a child quieting down after a blind tantrum, your sobs begin to subside. You shudder once or twice. You blink back a few tears, and through the mantle of wet lashes, you begin to look at the world with new eyes. This is your awakening." The second is by David Rico, a psychotherapist, teacher, and writer. The heroic journey does not preclude pause, silence for what comes next. A period of powerlessness on the journey is not a cause of despair or a sign that nothing is happening. This time of immobility is not stuckness. It is not hesitation or reluctance. It is incubation, hibernation while we gather new powers.
Once again, good morning. This is a song that I wrote to capture the practice of prayer. So I'm a practitioner. I've been licensed since 2001, and I can say that this journey it just doesn't stop. There's no ceiling, there's no walls, there are no bottom. Like, the continued growth is just, the expansion is just amazing and outstanding. And so I find that my prayers have changed a lot. So more recently, I'm diving more into help me feel that grace, help me feel that faith. Let it be the channel, the vehicle for which I can move forward and release the things that are going on around me, you know? So this is called Prayer of Love. There are times in my day that I need a prayer of love and turn away from the outside world. I pray to feel a greater sense of faith within me and be more loving in my heart. When the veil of light seems dim, I surrender to the call, and the clouds begin to clear the sky. I take that sacred breath and pray from my heart, and I remember I am love. I am everything my spirit intended to be in this life and this world. I am love. I have everything my heart desires within. It's my prayer of love. My soul whispers gently, there's nothing to become. I am the presence of divine. Love is who I am and not what I've done. I am the answered prayer of love. When the veil of light seems dim, I surrender to the call, and the clouds begin to clear the sky. I take that sacred breath and pray from my heart, and I remember I am love. I am everything my spirit intended to be in my life and this world. I am love. I have everything my heart desires within. It's my prayer of love. My prayer of love.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Renee. A little, Renee, may I share how you get your music? She really is, for me, an embodiment of these teachings because she cannot read music. She channels music. You're working on a video. I think you're working on an album. Agape International is a huge organization that's steeped in these teachings, founded by Michael Beckwith 30 years ago. She was part of that. You saw your light. Thank you. You are walking faith. As we're falling into faith, I have to say the past 2 weeks have been a humdinger. It's been a humdinger on this planet. It's like, woo. When I asked Spirit what to speak on in September 2 months ago, fall into faith came in. Boy, Spirit wasn't missing a shot on that one. Because this is the time we're being tested. This is a time. I don't even know if the word test is right. You know, it's just even hard to even say because there's so much going on at one time. Now, the one thing I'm very clear on, too, our ancestors didn't have all this technology, which is good and not so good because now we know everything. And sometimes stuff we don't want to know. Sometimes you don't want to know. Someone will call you like, did you hear? I'm like, oh, great. Now I got to go look that up. So Yeshua, the great one, Christ conscious once said, faith comes to the believer. Do you believe? Ask yourself, what do you believe in? What do you really believe in? Especially now. Do you believe everything's going to hell in a handbasket? May I say it's a big handbasket? It's really big. Or maybe there's a possibility this really is a shift of new times, as Black Elk speaks, if you ever read that book, and the Hopi prophecy. This time has been spoken on, and I believe those great mystics spoke on it to warn us, not to put us in fear. When people are like, have you read Nostradamus? It's scary. I'm like, depends on how you read it. Maybe it's just telling you to get grounded. Maybe it's telling us to have faith and pray and meditate to calm our nervous systems down. So in this part of following the faith, and last week my friend Kelly spoke on grief. I also believe in grief. We do find faith. Because a lot of times our grief, it brings up tears, it brings up oneness, it brings up clarity, it brings up awareness. And it means we loved. That's what that does. And what those loved ones or those pets or whatever, even grieving a job or the way things used to be, it gives you faith of possibly, well, there's something new that's coming from this. So today, in this part, it's called Pull Your Soul Forward. And when I got in meditation, I was like, I had to really ask Spirit, what does that mean? And all of a sudden, I saw me as two people. It was pretty intense. And the other person was the ego self when I get angry or mad or fearful. I was split, and I was like, and then the other person was light. And it hit me, because I love Carl Jung about the human ego. And then I thought I could hear my great-grandmother who would say in her old New Orleans phrase when before she would get mad, and she would try to catch herself. She had quite a temper. She would try to catch herself. And she would say, "Get thee behind me, Satan." And I remember old people used to say that. Some of them still say that down south, but I know what it means now. Get the ego behind us. Yeah. And then I saw it, put our soul forward. Because what we're seeing on the roads, be it Colorado or LA, no matter where you're watching, you are seeing the ego when people are driving angry. When people are cursing each other out on social media. There was a time we would never think to curse people out and put it online. Or even do a video of ourselves. It's like, but that's the human ego. That's what it is. We're both. First, we are always spirit. We are source. But sometimes we forget that. And that little, it's not Satan, it's ego. I know what my great-grandmother meant, because it's the same meaning. It's not this religious dark entity. No, we all have that in us. To be angry, to be mad, to be vengeful. Some of the people that we are seeing on the news, they're a reflection of one part of us that needs to be healed. Because everyone, including myself, some days we're quick to judge. Well, that's the ego. Some days we got to ask ourselves, where am I venomous? Where am I stealing? And I'm not talking about stealing money. Where am I a criminal in my own life to myself? Where do I abuse myself? Or am I allowing myself to be abused? Those are powerful questions. Because that helps you pull your soul forward. Another example. When you're in a place of bliss, how many of those times you were playing music or art or reading a book and or something you love doing, you literally lost time? And it felt good. You were in the oneness that's pulling your soul forward. Do what you love. We've heard people say, do what you love and the money will follow. I'm going to take it one step further. Do what you love and happiness awaits you. Happiness is not even about the money. Because a lot of people, we're not doing things we love. We're listening to other people. And when we listen to other people, and some of these people are well-meaning, but some of them, some people's energy, because of their human ego, they're just projecting. We got a lot of projections going on right now, a lot of it. So when you're projecting, you're putting your soul behind you, and that little talking ego just keeps, just keeps going. It's like a little 3-year-old. It's petulant. When you pull your soul forward, you're in high awareness of, okay, I'm starting to feel angry, and there's nothing wrong with that. Or I'm feeling disappointed. Or I'm feeling sadness. That's all spirit. those are valid. But when you let it take over you and it turns into competition or rage or judgment or fear, there's a lot of fear on the planet. And I think there's going to be a lot of other things in the next 6 months. I feel this intuitively are going to be rough. But I also have hope, because I've seen visions of peace. And I do believe it's peace in our lifetime. I feel and I know all this is up to be healed. There is so much that's been hidden on this planet. There's so many secrets, and now things are coming out. Well, the only way we heal is when we see it. Because people are starting to see a little more racism, sexism, ageism towards a trans and LGBTQ. But guess what, guys? It was already there. You didn't see it. Yeah, it's been there. It's not, where did this come from? Oh, come on. It's been here. Any type of ism's been here, but it was hiding. Now we turn on the light switch. The lights are on. Turn the lights in you and pull your soul forward. Pull it forward. Be light. There's a Christ grid, some scholars, because they try to understand, like MRI machines. I mean, doctors will tell you we're emanating electricity. Think about when they bring someone back from a heart attack. You're emanating. Water, drinking more water, you know, increases the electricity in your body. That's a known fact. Anytime you go to a gong bath, people will tell you, drink more water. If you go to a meditation retreat, because you're processing. You're processing. So a lot of times when I see all this rain or snow, I think we're going to have a lot of snow this year, that's a form of cleansing. Let's not go into judgment of what if and all that. No. The women that founded this building, that had the gall to buy this land when they couldn't vote, that was their soul. All good stuff comes from our soul being forward. So when we catch ourselves in judgment or going down not the pleasant side of the social media world, catch yourself. Even call yourself by your own name. Hey, stop that. Don't get involved in a bunch of arguments, because I'm seeing so many people argue. We got to end the division. And how do we do this? We do this individually, because everyone's saying, well, they got to stop. Well, where do we stop dividing? Are you dividing yourself? Because there's only one. There's only one. The only way you can channel anything is when you get out of the way, correct? Yep. If you're stuck in something, you can't get anything. Even simple things about what time to go to the grocery store, or those times you parked somewhere and it was good you didn't park someplace else, or you followed your intuition about going out or even coming into this building, something good happened. That's your soul speaking to you. Our soul is speaking to us. And sometimes we don't hear it. Last week, my husband and I went on a great road trip to Utah. Beautiful, so pretty, near Zion. And it wasn't until we got to Green River Valley, very small town, to spend the night, I realized I forgot my laptop. Oh, it was bad. I was in a dark night of the soul. I was like, and my husband's just like, looking. I don't leave my laptop. Ever since laptops came out, and I was in corporate America, and even since I've been a minister, laptop always goes with me. And my husband said, well, what kind of vacations have you been taking? Because you bring that thing to Hawaii. It's true. I brought it. In case I have to check an email. I know I can look on my phone, but if I have to type something, it's a little hard to do it on the phone. And then I looked again. I didn't even bring my iPad. I was stuck with the little iPhone 14. Yes, I have an iPhone 14. And I was like, well, this is a sign. And my ego wanted to blame, and I was rushing out of the house and and all this stuff. And it's like, yeah, what kind of vacation you been taking? Talking to myself. If you got to bring a laptop and an iPad. Like, really? I was like, this is interesting. And I didn't forget it. It was right on my bed when I got home, right in the bag and everything else. With all my other tech gear was in there. And I was like, well, this is something else. This is my soul forgot that. Got that? My ego always carries the laptop and says, I can't live without it. And then I started thinking, well, before there were laptops, what did I do? Oh, I didn't have a laptop. I mean, I was thinking in Arizona, I remember having a pager. You guys remember pagers? We didn't have laptops in the 90s. We didn't have iPads and watches and Bings and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, but I brought a notebook with me. I had my notebook. I bought art pencils and I started drawing. I started writing. I started channeling. I got ideas. Now, there was still a little part of the ego that wanted to say, well, if you had your laptop, you could just write everything up. But then I also remember when you write, it activates a part of your brain. I could tell you what I wrote about 20 pages of spiritual inspiration and a 10-page workshop. And I mean, I wrote it fast. It's all here. I could see the color pencils that I use. Now with a computer, you know how we got to go look for stuff, save it and all that. But I also remember too, a doctor told me, when you write things down by hand, you remember, because it is a channel from the heart to the mind. This does not do that. I was like, well, son of a gun. So my soul decided, we're going to leave that there. And everything was okay. And I didn't have a bunch of emails. I thought, oh my word, I'm going to have all these emails. Nope. Cleaned everything up, answered what I needed to answer, did what I needed to do on Friday, done. And I'm still feeling the peace of that. Allowing the soul to come forward, not the ego. What would we do? And there's been talks of this, even on the news, that they worry some days our internet might go down. And I mean, I literally watched this with a scientist saying, if it goes down, it might be for 2 or 3 days. It was on PBS, because they said they might have to change some things around. I'm like, oh, I know some 20-year-olds going to go, woo, they're going to really lose it. But then I also know some people my generation, they're going to lose it if the internet went down, just for like a half a day or 1 day. Remember Y2K fear? Everyone, whoo, this is not good. We'll be okay if it goes down for a day or 2. It's okay. It's okay. And let the soul say, hey, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? You're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. We're in the midst of a change. Next month, I'm going to be introducing this week a new workshop, Change During Challenging Times, How to Deal with It. We're in a grand shift. You know you could feel it. But there's a lot of good coming in out. And a lot of people don't report on the good. They don't talk about the good. There's all these new technologies coming out. And you know what the big technology is? Us. We are waking up consciously. Have you noticed that? I have noticed when I was in Utah, so many people that didn't know me, I'm a tourist, good morning, holding the door, good day. Just people just being nice and smiling because the sun was out and the sky was blue. That's what we pay attention to, no matter what is coming. What is even made up or manufactured? We don't even know some of this stuff that we're told is totally true. There's all this goodness that's coming into the world. There are people building spiritual communities, and we are rebuilding. Althea has gone through major challenges the beginning of this year. And our tenet is come alive in 2025. Guess what happened? Everything else had to go away for us to come alive. Now we're building. We had a sound guy come here. We're going to have a new sound system. Someone wants to donate a TV. There's people that want to help. I'm getting phone calls from people in other parts of the world. How can I help Althea grow? The center's been there over 100 years. It's got to go another 100 years. That's faith. Because some days we didn't know, how are we going to fix this? How are we going to do this? How are we going to pay for the parking lot? And everything works out. When you pull your soul forward and you meditate, or you pray, or you call a friend and ask for help, I have no problem. I will call people. There are people in this room know I need help today because I'm feeling a certain way about something. Just hold me in prayer that I'll get past it. And sure, probably in the next hour or two, I totally forgot what I was upset about. And don't try to remember. You ever notice, like, what was I mad about? And then your brain, your ego wants to go searching for it. No, don't search. Let it go. Just let it go. That way your soul could come forward with community, with clarity, with consciousness, with holistic healing. If you have pains or anything going on in your body, check here. Check your heart. Check your heart. I'm talking the metaphysical heart. I'm talking that sacred heart that Yeshua talked about. It's not the old religious thing. It's that heart. There are scientists that have found in our physical heart and in our guts, brain cells. It's not all here. It's here. It's here. And that's pulling our soul forward, our solar plexus. Think about that. The sacral part of us. Eclipses, what we're in right now is so powerful on the planet. We may see earthquakes, but it's bringing up some old energy. But with that comes newness, comes collaboration. We do get to pray for brothers and sisters in Ukraine, in Gaza, in Israel, and all over the planet, including our own neighborhood. Your prayers do matter. There is a frequency in all of us because we are all what? Spirit. We are all source-filled. So I'm going to ask you to repeat after me. I am source-filled. Say it again. I am source-filled. And I'm walking forward into the light of my soul. Into the light of my soul. Chant that this week if something comes up. If you have something challenging to do, chant that. You can even chant, I am a light being. You can even say that. If the word God bothers you, change it into love beauty. Because God is neither male or female. Just even when we do face of God, it's about the face of love. So if you're triggered by certain things, just change it to suit your vibration. Because everything's about your vibration. Everything's about us right here and right now. We got to be here now. Don't go into a whole bunch of future stuff and he did, she did, blah, 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 and the blah, blah. Tell that ego, get thee behind me, ego. Because I'm going to walk forward this week and the rest of this year as we come alive. And that's how you step and fall into faith. These are beautiful times. Tap into the energy of the oneness of the divine supreme creator, because that's who you are. We are all related. Nice to meet you, cousin. We are all related, and we're all made of love, and nobody can take that from you. No, do not worry about anybody taking your rights or you can't say anything. That's a diversion. Stay in heart. It's just noise, like wonk, wonk, wonk. Yeah, it's just noise. Say I'm love and say I'm light. And even if you don't believe it, with all your might, trust me, sooner or later you're going to rewire your brain and you'll be it. Renee, you mind start playing something? Let's take a holy breath and let's ground this. Let's ground it. I'm going to ground us in prayer. And you can go back and rewatch this online. The Sunday spiritual community, which has been going on for thousands and thousands of years, about bringing people together to plug in to plug in. It's not about performance, because as I'm saying this stuff to you, I didn't write this down. That's spirit talking. And I feel your energy. I feel like we're all the vibrational frequency. And it's time for us to fall into faith, knowing spirit has it all. And I invite you all to take a deep breath. Feel the seat. If you're online watching us now or later, take a moment to just pause. And say thank you. Thank you, Supreme Creator, for my life. Say thank you that I am the light of the world. We are all lights of the world. Thank you knowing that we are not alone and we are truly blessed and guided. That we're safe and that love rules and supremes and supersedes all lower thought forms, all darkness, for there's only light. There's only spirit, and it beats our heart. It's in ourselves. It is in the oneness, for we are protected beyond what we see. For angels and spirit guides that are given to us by love beauty are protecting and guiding us. And now it's time for us to gratefully be willing to listen and allow our soul to come forward. That our soul shines bright in everything we think and do and say. I'm so grateful for this space, for love, light, for the spiritual essence. And I release this into law, knowing it's done and complete. And together we say, and so it is.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Speaking of beautiful, this song is called Beautiful. And I was sharing with Reverend Christina earlier that how it came to be like a year ago. Is getting ready for work in the bathroom, brushing my teeth, and I looked in the mirror and I saw stuff like lines and wrinkles. And I began to have thoughts, very strong opinions and thoughts. And as I did that, I heard, you're beautiful, your love and light. So right in alignment with what you were just saying. And I turned it into a song, and it's really fun. I hope you enjoy it. Again, it's called Beautiful. You're beautiful, your love and light. You're God's melody and heaven's delight. Let the music flow through you and open your heart. Because you're beautiful, your love and light. I'm beautiful, I'm love and light. I'm heaven's harmony and God's divine life. Let the music flow through me and open my eyes to see I'm beautiful, I'm love and light. You're beautiful, so beautiful, let it shine. Let the music be your guiding light to open your mind. We're beautiful, we're love and light. We're God's melody and heaven's delight. Let the music flow through us and open our hearts. Because we're beautiful, we're love and light. Oh, you're beautiful, love and light. Oh, I'm beautiful, love and light. Oh, we're beautiful, love and light. Thank you.
Thank you. That's a fun song.
It is fun.
Awesome.
It's actually a chant, so maybe someday we get this going.
We could
teach
chant it. So now is a time of beautiful community and offering. And invite our ushers to lovingly come up. Thank you all who continue to give to Althea. First Divine started as First Divine Science Church. We are a nonprofit 501c3 that is funded by people who have been giving here for hundreds of years. as we continue to remodel, fix up, repair, and then also pay for musicians to come here and have events here. We're just going to continue to grow with the flow. Yes, and I invite you, even if you give online, even when you're doing a credit card, just even hold your credit card, even the thought of your money, knowing that what you are giving out always comes back to you. So together we say, the universe provides all that I need and all that I give. With great joy, I share my prosperity, planting seeds for a world I'm helping manifest. And so it is. Amen. And thank you all. Thank you, Dan. There's our QR code, and you can also do monthly reoccurring donations through our website. And thank you for those who volunteer. Kristen is our volunteer coordinator. You can see me or Kristen anywhere. And like we said, next week is Volunteer Appreciation Sunday. And that energy does come back to you in time also when you volunteer. It's all a fluid motion. Dan, you got the clicker? There's a couple of slides. And as I think, what's up here? Oh, no, it's not there yet. We have Corinthia that's going to be here Wednesday. I'm going to be here with Corinthia as she's channeling. Corinthia is amazing. She's been on TV shows, podcasts, and she actually steps aside to see her even in a process of allowing, I'll say, angelic beings. And this is not anything new. Nona Brooks, one of the founders here, she was also an energy healer and a channeler. She did things at Cheeseman Park in the early 1900s. So come join us Wednesday if you're able. And we have a gong bath, and we have workshops coming up, so go to our website. And now if everyone is willing to stand up, we're going to do a different song today, which I love, which is by Ricky Byers-Beckwith.
Ricky Byers.
Ricky Byers now, that's right. That's right. And it's called Use Me.
Yes, this song is called Use Me. Use me, oh God, I stand for you. Here I'll fight as you show me all that I must do. I used to think that God was the sun, God is the sun, and God's so much more than the earth or the stars are all of creation. God is creator, all at all, needing us to shine His light as me, as you use me. Oh God, I stand for you. Here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do.
We're going to pray this out. We're going to rock this out. Yeah. Hey, Chris, come here. Yeah. Oh, look how beautiful. I know it's like, oh, it's all connected. Beautiful. Let's take a deep breath. Knowing Spirit is utilizing us. We are in collaboration with light. That we are sons. We are sons and we are light. And together, say after me, I am the light of the world. I'm consciousness imbued in love. I am powerful and power-filled. And I am the light of the world. And so it is. Thank you. Blessings.